Okay, so let's see. I'm not wasting time right now because hopefully I can get a run going within the next half an hour or so. So let's just go. Who needs to warm up? Warm up is for nerds. Let's go. Starts well. Anyway, warm-up is still for nerds. Yeah. The only thing I can say is that my hands are a little cold, so that might be a problem at Zenobia, but till when hopefully I'm all warmed up. Wow, okay. I actually didn't spam well enough there. Well, it's fine. Just a couple seconds. Oh, come on. That was weird. Wonder just didn't decide to jump stab. It's weird how aggro sometimes positions differently here. It really is annoying. It loses time for no reason. Yeah, no, I decided to not warm up right now. I started the stream later than I hoped for, because work was exhausting today and tedious. So I need a little time, but no practice, just go. I hope to get like a run going within an hour or so, so I can hopefully finish a decent run today. And if not, I'll just finish with ILs and that's fine too. Maybe I'll do a more extensive stream on the weekend. Oh, come on. Honestly, the best runs I've done so far were usually within the first few attempts as well. Because when you have a fresh mind, this run really starts to like exhaust very quickly. So it's like there's no in between. Either you get a good run within the first half an hour or so, or you have to go for like 5 hours to maybe get a run deep down the line. That's how it usually goes for me as well. Either one of the first few, or you really have to go deep. The only time I could ever force it in a long stream was when the hard 20% happened. That's when I realized a former mod didn't properly look at the verifications and verified a run there. It was a corrupted second part. It annoyed me a lot because I could have fixed it if it was told to me before it was verified. But once it's verified, they usually just delete the VOD, so there was no way to recover it. And I was so tilted that I just kept going until I actually got it. So, you know, pure stubbornness sometimes also works, but it's not advisable, I'd say. But, you know, it's like past like 3 or 4 hours, that's when the warm-up really kicks in. But otherwise there's a really big decline before that. Maybe it would work with more breaks in between, but yeah, you know how it is. Better get around before the brain fog sets in. That works. I mean, it makes sense, because usually the runs I get going are the ones that I get past Gaius, and as long as I'm not tilted by Gaius, the chance to actually get a run past Gaius is not that bad. It's a problem that sets in if I fail a run somewhere down the line, like on Pelagia last time, and then I have to go back and get Gaius, and then I mess it up, start tilting, you know. That's where the sadness really sets in. I also did like some off-stream phalanx runs yesterday. Quite a few of them were very promising. Specifically one that was very sad. I actually got a decent boost off the last wing, and that was very early. So it was very close to record, but when Wander stumbled in a dumb way. But yeah, it'll be interesting. What I'm trying currently is try to get the first part as fast as possible, and still jump to the wings, but try to bypass them with as little movement as possible and get a little boost on the last one anyway. Because sometimes you just get flung forward, and that could be it, honestly. Like, if Wander just starts moving a bit quicker and you get the first stab in, that's... like, in an ideal world you would get there right before that big shake, if you know what I mean. And then I think in theory you could maybe get a jump step cancel even. Like, I should try that a couple times. Because that shake really seems like one that might shake you out. And then we're looking at like a 56 or 57 or something. But that's just theories, I haven't gotten it to work yet. But, you know, with ILs I kinda wanna focus on just a couple. Because I think my problem is usually when I go for ILs, I just try a few times, get annoyed and switch it. And then you don't really get the deep warm-up. So right now I'm just trying for HTA Zenobia and NTA Phalanx. Because I feel like those are the two that I might get the record in most likely. After trying for a bit. My god! This was the first time this happened to me in a while. Oh, what a shame. Didn't charge it quite enough, I think. My finger actually slipped. Oh well, it's fine. Who needs attempts at Gaius anyway? But yeah, basically, if I'm not within a good run until 9 PM, I'll just do a couple ILs and be done. If I get a decent run going before 9 PM, I will finish it. I think that's probably reasonable. Oh, come on. I've gotten worse at this jump somehow. It annoys me a lot. But something about my camera angle there, I've lost like the feeling for. Or the direction, I don't know. Both probably. That's very cool. Like, I actually plan on doing a run that involves all three of them within some time during December. Hopefully I can get a world record in this one before that. But there's an all platforms run where you basically play through the game on normal difficulty on PS2 and PS3 and PS4. Because I also want to try and get the record in that category since it's kind of cool. Like, I've gotten a lot better at the older runs. Still not as good as the PS4 one, of course, but competitive enough that it will be interesting. But they are great games for sure. Unfortunate little shake there, but I can probably do it this way. Yep, that's fine. That's very cool. Have you joined the Discord already? I think it must be linked somewhere in my description. If not, it's also on speedrun.com. But there's quite a cool community around it, and there's a lot of resources in the Discord. Like an overview over all guides. Definitely recommend to join if you're interested in learning the run. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'm always happy to help where I can. I actually got a look at my description. I haven't checked it out in a long while. It's probably like broken as hell. Now that I realize. I gotta make a command for the Team Eco server as well. I honestly care about that one more than my personal Discord. In the broad sense. Though it would be cool if my own Discord wasn't dead anymore. But that would require me to stream more frequently, I assume. Oh, which I've been doing the last few weeks at least. And I plan on continuing for at least Oh my god, that was wrong. Okay, I saved it though. That was a bit of a struggle. Probably losing a bit of time here, but it's fine. Maybe I'll also make an updated any percent guide, actually. Hopefully, once I get to a record, maybe I'll have good examples of all the strats. And I had to make a guide out of it. I want it for a long while, but there's always something that gets in the way. Maybe make it a better production value or something unusual. Actually use video editing and all the good stuff. We'll see. So, now the most important part of a run, but decides if this continues or not. Which shouldn't be that bad, but usually still is somehow. Didn't like the jump, but still decent enough, I guess. But there have been worse attempts at this. It's actually kind of crazy, but I think a lot of the split's time gain and time loss actually depends on the quality of that jump, because swimming is just so goddamn slow. It might be worth looking into more optimal ways of doing that. Okay, at least I didn't mess this one up this time around. Okay, this time around I actually hit all of them. Perfect. Okay, this was a good start. Okay. Ah! Okay. No, no! Why did you fall? Ah! Okay. I'm sorry about that. Ah! It was so good, but when he just fell, I swear I held grab. Oh my god, this Colossus, man. Well, yes, of course, but this was the dumbest way to fail it, because I got all the hard parts. Oh my god. This game can be such a meme sometimes. It's like the equivalent of, like, I don't know, let's get an athletics example. 100-meter race where a guy just sprints beyond Usain Bolt's speeds and right before the finish line stumbles in such a dumb way that he falls backwards, you know? That was the equivalent of what I just did. Because I hit the arrows, I got the stabs, I got the transition, and then somehow failed to walk in a straight line forward. Well, at least it showed that I definitely have the ability to do guys today, because that wasn't too bad for a first attempt. I love it. Oh my god, come on. Yeah, good jump. Nice. Only took a little bit. By the way, JK, are you interested at all in like the race that Sable wants to organize? Because if you are, I would appreciate if you voted just so we can get a go ahead and plan. If not, that's also fine, of course. How was this one so slow? Probably because I had some little trouble with the jump, right? Ugh, whatever. It's fine. Wow, I don't know what I did there. That was stupid. I might not even get the strat now. Somehow I went the wrong way there. Well, I have a plant. Not. Oh boy. I had a bit of faith in that Gaius, man. Hopefully I won't start tilting, because then I might as well just not continue. But I'm not even sure where I jumped there. Whatever. What is important to keep in mind is that any run could be a good one. I'm gonna treat it as such. Oh, come on. Why? I'm really struggling with this one lately. Last stream was also kinda iffy. That's a first one. Thank God I got this, even though it's still slow. But I made up some of the time, I guess. Now this went from terrible to mediocre, I guess. So to save. You got. Yeah, maybe that'll bring some funny, nice little interactions in there if I just change the language of the game each time I run. Just to keep things fresh, right? And see which language will be the record run. Oh my god, that stumble. That stumble was very unfortunate. Arabic world record then. Okay, well, plus 10 is fine, right? It's not great, but it got potential. Most likely I will still lose time on Gaius, even if I get a good one. Oh. I mean... Oh, actually that would matter, because of the control settings. That's actually a good point. Gotta really, you know, learn it. Dormen-Tipps anzeigen, ja. I mean, for English, Russian and German, I'd be fine. Spanish I could probably figure out. And French. What other languages are there? Italian, probably. I think Hammer used Italian. I know it got Arabic. I never really looked at it. I used to play the American version of this game, because the one I lent from Brand New was an American one, which is of course cross-compatible, but it didn't have any language options. But at the same time it loaded faster somehow, which was interesting. Like, I wonder, like, besides the PS4 Pro SSD, which we already noticed can be faster, well, I wonder if PDO's American version does anything to cause it to run faster. Oh, fuck you. Okay, well, gotta go, man. Only failed the arrows, but we've learned that that isn't the end of the run. With that, well, now he just planted. I love this game. Whew. Love it when Wonder just plants. I love it. Love it so much. I would have kept going if the pace was alright, but at +10, I'd rather just try again, honestly. That's actually weird. That case in Russian is wrong. Like, it should be показывать подсказки Дормина. But this is like показывать подсказки Дормин, which would give the hints the title Dormin instead of being Dormin's hints. That's actually wrong. Wow, this time I actually saved it. That was decent. I think that's the first decent entry there of the day. Oh my god. This got a very shaky Wander this time around. Very, very shaky. The last one is like a credit card ad saying that the Visa by Dormants are rad. Yeah. Dorminin. What language is that? Oh, Finnish. Okay, interesting. Finnish is a wild language. Yeah. So you could make the subtitles a different language and still keep the menu, right? I think when I first started I played this... No, actually I didn't play this game in German. Because I didn't have German on the game version. The funniest thing about, like, me playing and speedrunning this game is that I didn't even own a copy of this game until like a year or so into running this, because I just used the copy that I borrowed for the longest time. It was like such a long-term borrow that I didn't actually own the game. Until I was like, okay, I'm so deep in, fine, I'll buy it. You know, it's a decent game, I guess I'll buy it. I know the, like, Arabic timer is actually better. And also I wonder, like, in the Japanese store, can you just buy the game with the DLC? Because then I might just create a Japanese account and buy the game for that. Yeah, especially when you get a PP and it's blinking and not showing up on the video half the time, right? And then you have to, like, for some of the submitted times, you have to go back and frame by frame it on the kill. And if it's bad video quality, even that doesn't really work at times. I just realized I really gotta go to a toilet. I think if I get past guys now, I'll just have to survive until Avion. And then on Avion, after I kill Avion, I can probably just take the controller with me and like hold all 3 buttons with one hand. I don't know, man. It's kinda wild. Or I just skip out on the time save. Or I'll just... I don't know. It's weird. Either I sacrifice IGT or I sacrifice RTA by letting the cutscene play. I guess the second way is better. Almost forgot to switch to bow here. That would have been quite catastrophic. I've had that moment where I had to switch to bow right at the end there. That was better. Come on, just hit. Nice. That's gotta be enough. Oh, that might not even hit. I hate doing it from this angle. Okay. Did I mess it up? I wanted to, like, save it, but I was too slow. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be right back. I had like a planted stab, so was it a planted stab or a meme stab? I don't even remember. Basically, it was fucked. Due to the fact that I was too far back, so when I transitioned, the camera was fucked, and due to the camera being fucked, I grabbed way too far right. And grabbing on the right just doesn't work for me. I know that's how you initially did it. And I hated every bit of it. Like, it didn't make any sense to me, ever. Grabbing on the left is so much easier. Which is annoying. And then I tried to go there after 2 stabs, but I thought you had to wait a little bit. Which I think you just go anyway. But then you might be there too early if you just do 2 stabs. I don't know. I definitely know what I'm doing next time I stream. And that is just get a save for Gaius and practice that guy for like an hour straight or something until I can do it every time, because it's just annoying. And it's also very annoying that you just can't get a fast way to practice him. Like, is there even like a freaking save that is closer than just starting from the temple each time? Probably the Bassaran one? Like, I don't know. And I think there was also like another temple on the right, on the left of it, right? Oh, force myself up way. That's nice. What? Oh, God. Today Wonder just doesn't feel like I'm controlling him. I re-grabbed there and he just let go. That's like a PS3 thing usually. Okay, I mean, just to keep my sanity, I'll just make this the last attempt, no matter what happens. I will try my best to make this the run, so I'll focus. But this might just die on Valis, and that's fine. Like, this could die on getting up that cliff there, and that's also fine. It didn't, so that's something. My God. What is it with me and this cliff there? Sure. I knew this would happen. He just kind of drifted off to the left there. To the right. Another fairly start. Your usual +10. Well, time to shine. Either I get this guys going right now, or I'll go and do something else and be done with the stream even faster than I wanted to. But hopefully I can get a run going. But it honestly, it's unreasonable how much trouble I'm having with guys. What I've definitely learned is for this to be easier, I should just focus on doing 3 arrows, and if I miss 2 of them, just go anyway and do the last chip damage at the end. It still loses less time than trying for another one and then messing it up, I guess. But I can at least guarantee the positioning on the arm. I don't know. If it's just 1 arrow away though. Well, better hit the arrows. I guess that's probably the way to do it, right? Just hit the goddamn arrows. Okay, that's fine. I think I hit 3. If not, that's still alright. Trying my best here. Oh my god, that's so far back. What am I doing here? Okay, let's make the best out of this stupid way. This is terrible. I hate it so much. Wow. Well, it's a skill issue, isn't it? I gotta practice it, there's no way around it. Actually, let me create the save. Now that I'm at this point of the game anyway. Like, where would you say 4 guys? JK, you're the expert. What's the closest, like, shrine to Gaius? Is it really Bassaran? Maybe the Solosia one, actually. But that one is also kind of far. Go west when you reach the entrance to a lake. Oh, there is one. Let me see. Okay, west in the west sense, okay. By entrance to the lake, you mean here, right? Not like going through there. No, there was like another entrance, right? It kind of led to Zenobia, I think I remember. But it's not this one, right? It's like further in. No, it's this one. It's not a Bastion one. I think you meant this one, right? Like, my Bastion one is that one. Well, this one can also be used as the Bastion one, I guess. Ah, okay, that's fair. Well, I guess it's already there, isn't it? Let's overwrite it anyway, just to be safe. To be safe. And you know what? Just because I'm curious, now that I'm done with full game runs for the day, what would happen if I now tried to do this? Just out of curiosity. Because I had like one guys today there, it went well, and I still messed up. But, you know, in the end, I gotta blame myself. Like, how many guys did I have today? 4 or 5, and I didn't hit a single one. That's terrible. Okay, I messed it up. But anyway, let's practice the important part. Like, I wonder if messing it up on purpose might actually be beneficial, because at least the arrows are easy. How much time does this lose? Like 5 seconds? Nah, that's stupid. Better just practice the arrows, you still get a lot of attempts at it. Okay, that was bullshit. Well, I had it, but then he stumbled on like nothing. I don't know. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. This is okay. I am okay. Totally not losing my mind over this stupid shit. Everything is fine. How, like, I don't get it. How does it feel so much easier on boss rush? Probably because you get a lot more attempts at it, right? Probably, actually, now that I think of it. Because it's easier to reset and practice it. And the arrows, I guess. Though, are they much easier? I think it's literally just me practicing this more. Well, lol W, that's actually the wrong one, but let me try it out. This is like as close as it gets to the any percent. Well, besides the fact this was just painfully bad. Okay, I actually messed that up. On the last one I didn't wait enough. Okay, I know what I'm doing next time. Next time before the stream... No, at the start of the stream, not before the stream. I will just do any percent Gaius for an hour. That sounds like a lot of nice practice. I will love it, but it will be worth it. Because it's ridiculous. I shouldn't be that bad at it. Anyway, let's do this one a little bit. For just a little bit before I end the stream. Which I promised to be short, so, you know. No expectations ruined, I guess. Okay, a little slow, but this one will just make up for it, right? Okay, this is already too slow. Yep. Still tried it there for a little bit. If I would have gotten the weapon switch there, it might have been very fast. I gotta start doing a weapon switch on that second wing there. Or maybe even the first, depending. Okay, actually, while I do this, let me get rid of all the misleading things. I wonder, did anyone ever try to wait during like a phalanx cutscene? I wonder if that could make the behavior different. Do it, man. That sounds like a vibe for sure. Oh wow, okay. Well, don't know any Arabic, so yeah, there's that. Hopefully this doesn't mean anything mean. Hopefully this doesn't mean anything mean either. Oh, that little boost there was nice. I appreciated that boost. Okay, that was... I wanted to roll there instead of jumping, but that boost was nice. If you hit that side there, just right, you wouldn't even need an extra jump. That probably can be fast. Oh my god, that was slow. That's fine though. Let's try my best. Yep, very slow. Slowing down there is just horrible. I really want to jump a little bit farther back so I can position wander better in these. Maybe I should just force him to look downwards. It's just a little awkward at times. That's the wrong direction. I use an HDMI splitter. I'm playing through my monitor. But I changed where the monitor is now, like from the right one to the middle one. So it's more intuitive. It was on the right for the longest time because for Pokemon I needed sound and I had trouble figuring out how to get sound from the middle monitor, which I think I now would know how to do anyway. A bit slow, but I like the positioning a lot more here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, when you get very too late, you usually get too much of a boost at the last one. But there was an attempt. I think I like the weapon switch on that wing. I should do that every time now. That's felt smooth and quick. Instead of like the other one after that. I can still like do a whistle to cancel that little fall there. Wow. Right as I said it felt nice when I did the weapon switch, he stumbled. That was like decent pace as well, unfortunate. Like, you notice it's decent pace when you don't get like the full like curve, but when he kind of gets a sharper turn on the jump. Sometimes that jump can work out nicely when you grab up top again. But that's why I usually like to get the like different grab. Yeah, I knew it. That was necessary. Well, it's a 59. Unfortunately, that jump to that first swing was a bit iffy. And then I also didn't get like a clean weapon switch. And it was still a 59 at that. Like with a weapon switch and a cleaner wing, I think I'm getting there at least. But yeah, not submitting this one. Especially since I have a better one still saved somewhere. Come on. I feel like I'm making progress. It's just about getting that last little bit, which is always so awkward. Well, I mean, it would definitely be good for a boss rush, because at that point I might as well be doing like those advanced kind of strats. Like jumping to wings doesn't feel risky anymore. But yeah, it's like for any percent it's really not doing anything, right? Yeah, but whenever I tried the aggro ops on Phalanx, I just wasn't able to get anything, and I already have a sub 1. Like, this gotta start to be good. Okay, sure. Nope. I need to get him further to the right, and then, like, yeah. I really feel like I have an improvement here. I just got to execute. Well, it's like, what? It's because of the fact that Phalanx is like moving as well, so you're like getting the boost from yeah. Anyway, it's not the usual, no. But that's why I stopped doing like the side little jump as well, because first of all, if you're getting a good side jump, usually you're already late. And second, like, you get that boost there, so I think it might be faster on average. Like, I really suspect that doing the side roll is actually not beneficial. Oh my god. Yeah, asshole. I appreciate it anyway. Yeah. It's like I have a plan on how to do this Phalanx and try to go for a low 58, and I think I can do it. It's just Wander is so like inconsistent on his movement. It's driving me nuts. Most of the time, like, he stumbles somewhere, or the jump isn't going quite right, Or you don't... Wow, nice turn there. Or you don't get there quick enough. It's just... I just need that one lucky run where I get such a nice boost on that last wing on a fast pace, where I potentially don't need a rollout even to get a fast one. Like, in an ideal world, I get there so fast that I don't even get the shake, so I just jump stab. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'm cancelling that jump stab, and then it's like close to unbeatable. Yeah, but like, if you actually roll to the side, the boost is kind of not worth it, because you only get a very good one if you're late anyway, so it's kind of like on rails. But you don't wanna do it that way. Like, this boost here, it worked out, but usually when you're very fast it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Like, if you get there very early and do that jump, you don't actually land on phalanx again. That's why I'm usually skipping it. And then I think with the rollout on the second sigil and the sidewards input, you can be there very quickly. And then just get on the side thing there, get a random boost and be lucky, yeah. I actually wonder if rolling to the side on like phalanx is even worthwhile as well on the second sigil, or if just jumping there after one roll might be better in some ways. It's difficult to say. Maybe jumping at a sharper angle could be faster. Just because any kind of boost wastes, gives you speed, but it wastes like direction. It really is a dumb Colossus, for sure. Because it has a lot of those go slow to go faster mechanics, which are just annoying. Because if you want to actually go fast, you have to do a lot of things that don't seem reasonable. Wow. Nice switch to bow there. Well, Judge, the thing is, if you're very fast on your first few stabs, it doesn't. That's the whole thing that people don't understand in this IL. If you actually go fast on the first sigil, it doesn't get you far at all. If you get a lot of, like, you know, sidewards momentum, you're doing it wrong. Then you're already slow. It's a counterintuitive thing. Let me try it out to give you an example. What I mean. Which makes this Colossus so frustrating. Well, this one just went wrong all over the place, that's a bad one. But basically I only started doing that side jump whenever I know I lost time on the first sigil. It gives you a second chance, so to speak. But at that point you're already doing weird stuff. But yeah, it's the same on like little side wings as well. If you go slow, you get a lot of boost. If you go fast, you don't want to get a boost at all. Like, let's see. I don't think I'm in the position to go for that side here. But did you see how little boost I actually got there? But still decently fast because I didn't actually get a lot of boost, funnily enough. Oh my god, that was so stupid just now. Well, if I just go very directionally into it, of course I'm getting a bigger jump, but if I get to that point at the same speed, it's like, you know, then I just fall off. So I either have to like roll into it in a very, very sharp angle or not do it at all. Wow, this is so slow. Yeah, you can weapon switch, but it's just, you know... That one time where I actually got it on good pace, Wonder stumbled. I will still try to go for it. No, like, for sure. I even once managed to weapon switch on that third side thing and get to the last one, which is the ideal one, but I think if you get there on fast pace it probably doesn't work either, unless you kind of get the Zenobia airwalk. It is a very weird one, I still don't quite understand it. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Okay, like that one already. Okay, this was good. Like this one. Wow, okay. Why is it always switching to the freaking bow? Seriously. Seriously, this annoys the ever-living hell out of me. Yeah, like... You know what happens? Whenever I weapon switch, it somehow gets me a left input. PDO, you know that for a Phalanx world record you need classic controls. Like, jeez. I'm cooking here, okay? Mildly warm, but still cooking. That's also true, I agree. It's horrible. PDO, please tell me my Kuro splits suck. You haven't done that in a while. I need, you know, someone to keep me in check. You can't? Okay, okay. Alright, I'll get a split past Kuro. Just to show you. Yeah, sure. Sure. I haven't gotten a run past Gaius today. Well, technically I had one going past Gaius, but then it failed horribly. There you go. Do a calculation, or it's gone. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but whenever I click up, sometimes it registers as left or right or something. Wait, this is still going to a left? It looked so ugly, but it still does go. Sure. Let's try it. Oh my god! I mean, this wasn't as fast, but this is my idea, basically. Like, I don't know. Hell yeah, let's go. Are you racing with Sable and Stalky and I? If not, just please react anyway, so it gets a bit of traction. I'm being a bit sad about it. I really want a race to get going. And maybe if more people react, there's more interest, I don't know. Yeah, see? This is what I mean by the way, Judge. This was decent pace and when he doesn't get the thing. Well, just availability-wise, put it in there as well, and, you know. Yeah, but that's the thing, PTO, I don't want to do that, so I just opted to skip that, like... freaking roll. I try to set up in a way where I don't even get the roll because you still get a decent boost and I think it's faster. Yeah, exactly. So basically I don't wanna conform to the go slow to go fast thing. I hate it. So my idea is to skip the turn, jump, and then get to a second sigil as fast as possible to get a smaller turn there as well, and that potentially will get you somewhere. We just gotta get lucky on that last freaking flap. When I did like a couple attempts on Phalanx off stream yesterday, basically I got similar to what I wanted, and if Wonder didn't stumble randomly right before the sigil, I think it was it. Pace-wise. So hopefully I can do it today. Or someday, actually, I don't care when. But maybe just show off the idea of it. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you so much, you stupid one. Whatever. It was still like in the, like, you know, this was still, it, you know, yeah. Anyway. But I honestly think that early roll but skip of the jump is faster. Oh my god, why are you such an idiot? Okay, whatever. Let's try whatever. Let's go with the memes. No, okay. I'm trying whatever I'm trying, man. For the air step, you still gotta like whistle and then weapon and then spam jump, so you know, I gotta try it at some point because I think that would be the ultimate like way to go faster. Since you're just not slowing down, you're basically walking on nothing. Yeah, okay. I wanted to correct the movement. What do you mean you... Ah! Right, because aggro is nearby. I forgot about that. Gaze at it at whistle? Gaze at what? The Colossus? Oh, at that point I'm not calling aggro, I'm calling the Colossus. Okay, got it. What went wrong here? Imagine the tech though. That's some dark tech. That's like some real dark tech. I wanna try it. Oh my god. Yo, that might actually be something, PDO. Up the spine. Imagine. Aggro hopping up the spine. Just flowing. I like how aggro hopping is just becoming meta now. Okay, I think at this point I might as well side launch. Because this was god awful. And see, now it gives you a big boost because you went slow as fuck. It's so stupid. It's like, hey, want a second chance at this? Okay, sure, sure. How is this faster than any one of my other attempts? Seriously. This is so stupid, I just PB'd. Even though that first roll was so slow. Oh my god. Stupid fuck. Yeah, but I don't want a 59, I want this but a second faster. Like, seriously. If I just got that random shake out, I would have gotten it. And I hate the fact that I would have gotten it. Whatever. But I'm getting closer. Slowly but surely. I know what I want to do. I have it in my mind manifested. I have it in my mind. Yeah, but I couldn't get the aggro hops to work quickly on Phalanx. I don't know, he always does the big jumps for me. Yeah, not even worrying about it. It would suck so much if I just had to wait there, but maybe that's just the way it goes. Also, I gotta start doing the 90% stab on the last stab, if that works. No, that wouldn't work, right? I have no idea. It might not work. Because it's not killing the sigil. And you need to be killing it, right? Let's call them Pablo hops. I like the name Pablo hops. Because it differentiates it from actual whistle jumping. I really got to look at the route you took when you were doing the aggro hops, JK, because was it near the spine? Was it closer to the side? I couldn't figure it out. I wonder if the aggro hops actually work on the side flaps. That might be an idea to consider. Okay, this still hits. This is good. Oh my god, don't stop, you idiot. Why are you so slow? Whoa, what the fuck was that? Because I was already slow, I guess. Let me take a look at the exact pathing. Sure. Okay, you're basically doing it a similar way to me. That's interesting. Because I thought I came up with it individually, but maybe I subconsciously copied what you did. Okay, it's fairly to the side. That was wild, actually. And you still do a 90% stab. Okay, good to know. Even 80% almost. Okay. Good stuff. Yo! That was a boost. I just didn't need it there. But something along those lines. On the freaking last flap and I got it. When it's just free, you know. And like when you did the aggro hops, you also got like one of those random boosts there, so... yeah, something along those lines. I still believe it can be faster with like the flaps though. Maybe aggro hops on the flaps would work. Okay, sure. That sometimes happens, and it is so silly. And it's still not recorded by a couple hundreds, which is the sad part about it. Let's practice this. Nah, okay. Like, only... Yeah, I don't know. Wow, sure. Sure, Wonder. Sure. Sure. Oh. You did? Holy shit, that's nice. Hell yeah. Are you being serious? This is fantastic. GG. Wouldn't... I think that would just make Wonder stop because you're too slow there. Well, might as well submit my 59-57 in that case. Did you do it with your technique? Or did you do it with the wings? What do you mean you didn't beat it? Who did? Now I'm confused. You made me excited for no reason. Okay. Man, stop it. I got hopeful. I got hopeful. Well, now I gotta do it, right? To extend the meme. To make it a big meme, a nice meme. Because I think, like, a 57 definitely should be possible. You just gotta get that really, really nice boost. Which you usually Wonder instead just stumbles. You know what would be even better as a meme? If JK, if you just did now that you memed around. Imagine if you memed around and then actually just did it. That would be the ultimate meme. Sure, let's do it like the lame way now. Whoa, I hate it. Okay, I'm exhausting myself for no reason. The worst part about IELTS is it's easy to just go for hours and never stop, and then you realize, fuck, what am I doing? Never-ending time loop. Well, it is the OG boost that you remember because I was literally going slow. And that's why I went for it anyway, because even if you go slow, you can kind of save it with that boost. It's literally like, I don't know. I really don't know how to make it efficient. But I still think skipping it is probably faster. I should probably take a look at some point, but it feels faster. Maybe it just cancels out and it's do whatever, go slow, go fast. Doesn't matter, do whatever you want. In the end, this boils down to either you do something very, very precise or you do whatever and then it's about 2 stabs. Which is kind of... eh. Not sure if that's a fun IL. Yeah, hopefully. Did something wrong there. You know what the worst part about it is? That it's always a 50-50 if you can start the run or not. That makes it even more annoying. It doesn't seem to be as harsh as Kuro, but it's annoying enough. You know, at least I finally got to a point where I hit it pretty much every time. I used to be bad at it, so back then it was harsh. Nah, Kuro is definitely way more draining. Once you get good enough phalanx, it's just more annoying than draining. But I guess the same is probably the case for Kuro. Because I'm just not good enough at the jump steps to get enough runs in. And then it's just like, every time you actually get the pace, you usually fuck it up somehow. Thanks, I hate it. It also happens way too often that he just swings instead of grabbing somehow. But that's probably on me. Feels like it sometimes eats my grab input. Let's do some memes. I gotta take a look at the task again and see if I can replicate it. Because I think the task is completely the other way around that you'd expect, right? I think it is like a right roll. Didn't it? Sometimes I'm just way too slow. It's so annoying. And I don't know. It's probably a slowdown at the start or something. Okay, if I don't stop myself, this will just go on till the midnight. So I'll just, yeah. I'll be back. Weekend? Unlikely, but maybe tomorrow? Let's say Friday or Saturday? Most definitely one of those two. See you all. Hopefully I